Hey guys, this is Barry with FaO&x Outdoors, and we're doing another unboxing video with a company called Oukitel, O-U-K-I-T-E-L. And this is their model is the P5000 Pro. And just I want to talk to Oukitel real quick. This thing weighs 116 pounds, and these were not enough. I tried to pick this up and it ripped the box. I don't know, maybe something better, or maybe not putting anything on it, because that was crazy. Scared me to death. I was trying to pick it up. Extremely heavy, 5,000. It's actually, it's a LiPo 4 battery. It's the battery capacity is 5,120 watts of power at 51.2 volts. We can go through all those things, but it's heavy. Crazy heavy. Then this lands around $2,400, so $23.99 is what it says online. But let's unbox it and let's go through some of the stuff that it does. Come on. I'm sure you have a pocket knife with you, and just shallow cut it because I don't know what's inside here so far. Packaging is really plain from other companies that have like gloss black and the stuff is very plain. All right, let's open this up. All right, first thing, just a piece of foam. Anything on the sides? All right, dude, this is gonna be not easy. Oh, it's got a little compartment on the top. I was looking for some kind of bag with components or something. This is heavy, man. 116 pounds. All right, here we go. Go. It's got wheels on it. It's us. All right. Crazy. That's heavy. I have it on backwards. Oh, it's on the side. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that thing injects out. That's cool. This table is not really designed for crazy heavy. That made it easy. Is that as far as it comes out? Yeah, that thing injects out. That's cool. You gotta push the button. It's got dual fans. All right. Well, number one, I'm a fan of this company. I've been working with them for a couple of years, and I'm continually working with them. There's more products they're gonna send to me. And not just that, their customer service is good. I like that. Everybody's getting into AI, and they're gonna probably get into it too, but you actually can talk to a human, which is awesome. There's that little port there. I think that's for Bluetooth. But let's just go through it real quick. So you got your 30 amp, like your RV plug. You can plug this, cut the other end, and wire it into a circuit board, and you've got 30 amps of power that you can draw from this. Now that's just all your DC power stuff right here. And then you got your, AC powers right here. You got your DC power over here. There's a 15, what is that? Huh, I wanna look that up. See what this is. There's your cigarette lighter. Your cigarette lighter is at 12 volts, 10 amps. So I want to tell you something. Let me talk to the RV, your van life, your overlanders. A lot of people connect their diesel heaters to that. If it gets over freezing, this will not be enough power to start your diesel heater. So you're gonna have to find something. So this is 15 amps, but I don't know what that's for. We'll find out. There's stuff up here. There's like a whole compartment up here. Just want to give you a heads up. I was in a sticky situation before where if it's like 38, 9, 10, 40, 42 at night, it'll be fine. But once it's in the freezing 32, it's gonna have to have probably 15 amps of power. And I wasn't able to do that. Now, I connected it to my truck and the diesel heater worked, but then my battery died, then I had to jump it, whole thing there. So just wanted to leave that out there to you. This does have UPS powering, so you can connect this straight to your wall and then to your things you don't want to shut off. You have a hurricane coming. You connect to the wall and into like your refrigerator, your freezer, an air conditioner, something like that. It will not lose power. It's called UPS. So UPS stands for uninterrupted power system. So, and it takes about 10 milliseconds for the power to cut off, and it will kick this on and run stuff. So there is no issue there. And you don't have to worry about, like, this could be a surge protector as well. Thunder, lightning, anything that can blow out a TV or a compressor or anything like that. It has safety measures that keeps that from happening, which is freaking awesome. So you got your AC power. I have watched people run AC power to the rear of their of another power station. And I have a question for the smart people in the internet. So I've built motorcycles in the past, and I'm pretty good with electricity, understanding it, and wiring motorcycles and stuff like that. And this is a DC battery inside here, and then you have a converter that converts DC power to AC power. So if you're going from DC power out to AC power, and AC power back to DC power, I feel like you're gonna lose probably 15 to 20% power loss between doing that, which, I mean, if you needed to do it, I get it. Also, I think it could heat this system up because you're making it work a little bit harder than it would normally have to. And I don't know. I'm kind of curious in the comments if, am I thinking wrong? But yeah, I wanted to put that out there to you. Let's turn this on real quick. Oh, this, okay, 50% charge, which is awesome. It has your wattage and then how long it will charge. I imagine when I plug this in, it'll show you what your input and your output is. On the side here, it's very, oh, it's got a switch. Let me show you this. I haven't seen this one before. So it's got a XT 60, which I thought they would probably do a 90 on this. It does have a slow and a fast charge button, which is unique. That's kind of cool. This is if you want it to last longer and you're not in a big hurry. Little reset button and then a little charger. That's where I was talking about, where people plug in the little plug on one. Oh, come on. Plug into one here, and then they'll go to the other one and plug into right there. To the other system, and it becomes double the power. That was my question, but yeah, wanted to leave you that. Let's look and see what's on the other side here. Doesn't have a light, which is not important to me, but let's open this up. This should be all your stuff here. So regular plug, and then like alternator, cigarette lighter, charger, your solar panels. This, let's put this right here. What else is in here? I wonder if that's for your Bluetooth. Then you got your manuals, a warranty card. So this does have a Bluetooth. Let's take a look at it. I'm just assuming it might be this thing right here. I think that key is for that, for Bluetooth. Just gonna put my camera over this and see what it does real quick. So mine says that's not usable. So on my phone, when I try to use that one inside there, it's not usable. All right, so I just want to look in here real quick. All the manual stuff will tell you. Oh, so input, output, that's what those are. Very simple, I love that. It doesn't say the Bluetooth. You don't have the Bluetooth on here at all. All right, well maybe it was that, I have no idea. Hold on, let me double check. That's the warranty, and then what's this one? Here, power station app. It has its own app. Okay, it has its own little thing here. So where is? It's all the way in the back here, right? Yeah. So it's this stuff here. Actually, here I want to. If you bought this used, screenshot that. All right. I'm just checking the app. It's not available. Let's check the next one. There's two of them. All right, so the Waterland is available. So give me just a second, because I gotta register and everything else. So I'll be right back. That's private. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, just had to. This actually was fairly easy. I haven't connected anything, but I had to create a username and password and everything else. Let's see here. This little key. I think you got to push this button in. Oh, it goes right inside there. It's just a. All right, there it is. So now something up here is flashing, and then we're gonna add, it actually sees it. Dude, this was fast. This never goes easy for me. I don't know why. I've shown you what you watched. That's it. Allow when the thing is, oh, I gotta do the Wi-Fi password, hang tight. So now it's trying to find each other. But yeah, so far, so good. And that's what it's doing. Let us do its thing. As soon as that uploads, I'll be right back. So it just keeps doing this right here. I'm gonna get out your way. Can you see that? They can't find it. It found it once. Oops, I was about to turn you off. I'm trying to turn this off. I've got this thing turned on, push this button right here. Bluetooth isn't the biggest thing to me, especially when a lot of them don't even work. Most of them have terrible ratings. But when you plug something into your, leave this on, it'll, with the UPS, it will idle itself and shut itself kind of down, but it's constantly, if you shut this off, UPS is off as well. Leave this on, it will hibernate. And I can go to my app and actually turn on this AC, this whole bracket right here, which is that right there. And whatever you have plugged into it will actually turn on. These fans are cutting on. I felt the wind blowing in my face, but I can't get this to work, so it's not working. So let's get into the pros and cons, and this is usually what gets me in trouble. All right, so let's get into the pros first. And where I found these is mostly all on reviews. So it's massive battery capacity of 5,120 watts. It runs refrigerators, tools, and even small EVs. The power station here on their AC is 3,600 watts with a 5,000 watt surge, which can handle heavy appliances, microwaves, and power tools. 15, which is pretty standard, but 15 ports from USB-A, USB-C, and they're 100 watt on your USB-C, which is pretty awesome. I still don't know what this is for. I have to look that up because there's no plug in there. What is that for, guys? Because there was not a plug in there for that. Anyway, it's a LiFePO4 battery for long-lasting battery and safe. Very safe with 5,000 charging hours. Fast charging with 1,800 watt AC input with 1,000 watts of solar. It'd take 2.2 hours or 3.5 in between those two times, those depending on the method. This is a fast charger. It's got built-in wheels and a telescoping handle. It needs it. It's 116 pounds, which here we go. Going into the cons, very heavy at 53 kilograms or 116 pounds. It's not something you're just casually going to throw in your Jeep or your RV and set up. There is no information that this is waterproof. It needs to be protected from weather. There's no QI, which is basically, which I don't care to be honest with you, but I don't have a wireless charging setup at all anywhere on here. So, but I personally don't care about that. On the app, it's very limited and no customization, which I can't even get on it. So that's a con for me as well. Premium price point at $2,400 is $23.99. If I get any discounts or anything, I'll put them in the description below, or you could just buy it. They're constantly running, I'm sure, sales or whatever. Great company though, but I can't get in the app. You can actually, it's got rubber feet here where you can sit it straight up. I want to know what that's for. An RV aviation plug? I've got several RVs. I don't have an aviation plug. It's just an RV plug, an aviation plug. So if you want to run your diesel heater off that. Now, if you're wanting to run an air conditioner that's DC powered, you're not going to run it off of any of this stuff straight to it. You're going to have to think outside the box. You're going to probably run it off of your AC power, and then you're going to connect it to like a battery charger or something like that. So plug it here, battery charger, plug the battery charger into a battery, and then run your AC from your battery, because there is nothing in here, because most DC air conditioners need about 50 amps. So that is not going to work. But if you like one of these, I'll put it in the description below. I like it. Extremely heavy. Please have somebody with you because it is insane having it. I got to get this off of here. And that box is destroyed, but that's not the best box. The box is fine. There's handles on it, and they just ripped out. I would probably just not even put handles on it because people are going to try to pick that up. That's for you, Oukitel. Anyway, all right. Real quick, before you go, I wanted to at least put a test on this, and I want to show you this. My entire shop runs off of one plug, and it's designed to test these type of products. Also, I'd like to eventually run this completely off solar, so it is not hooked up to anything. So as soon as I plug this in, this is actually going to power this. I got this at 100% yesterday. Yeah, it's at 100%. Let's just see. And just see what this thing can run. That does have and we can actually test it. I got an RV up there. Let's plug this in. All right, so plug this in. We're gonna run AC. It's summertime, it's August. I've got a refrigerator down here with hot waters in it, and then I have a fan. So what you do is you've got these little blocks like this right here. Come on over here, can you see? And you have to push these. Let's make a little noise. Oh, let's back up, let you see. I just turned that on. So nothing, no power is happening just yet from here. The output is about 20 watts, but things are gonna start happening here in just a second. Come on. The fan's starting to blow. All right, so it'll take a second for the compressor to kick in. We're gonna turn this on high as well. And let's take it down to like 60 degrees. Compressor hasn't came on yet. As soon as that does, right now, as soon as that compressor kicks in, it'll bump up, and it's showing us, oh, compressor's ticked in. All right, let that settle for a second and run. Got it at 60 degrees. And what's the temperature inside here? So right now it's 70 degrees inside here. I have this thing completely blown. Underneath everything is completely that foam insulation. All right, so right now, just running the AC, it will run it for 8 hours. Now I have nothing else connected to it. So let's go over here real quick. We're gonna turn on the lights, the outdoor lights, and the floodlights out front. They're all LED. So let's look now. So right now, all my lights are on, the AC is on, and nothing else is plugged into it. That's cold. I love having it, this type of air conditioner. It doesn't take a lot of power. So, and it's gonna run, it shows right around 8 hours right now. And that's gonna change. It's gonna fluctuate because that AC doesn't have to run all the time. All right, we've got an air conditioner, or refrigerator here with a bunch of waters in it. Plug the refrigerator in. Oh, well, let's stay up there. Let's plug this bad boy in. So like right now, it's showing it can run for 10 hours. The AC is kind of, it's a variable speed. There we go. All right, come on over here. I'll let you see this. So right now it's at 60 degrees inside here. They're full of waters. So that's kicked in. So once this cools down, and this cools down, this actually can go up in power. Because it's, right now, it has not been, once this got to your desired temperature, you probably would run this around 76 degrees. And once this gets down to 35 degrees, 38 degrees, 40 degrees, this will go up. So, but as of right now, it's running the air conditioner, my refrigerator, and all the lights are on in here, and it's showing that it can run for 9 hours right now. And this is not connected to solar at the moment, but now we're running, so it shows about 9 hours. This thing's a freaking beast. All right, one more test while we're here. Let's just say you've got a little tiny air conditioner, and you're gonna wanna run a fan to get the air flowing. Or you can't sleep and you need to have some kind of noise. Let's turn this on. And that is, runs off 1.5 amps is the motor, is what it says. So with the fan running, AC blowing cold, refrigerator, and we're putting a heavy load on this at the moment. Running 650 watts output, and it can run it for about 7 hours. That's insane. I got the new iPhone, so it takes a USB-C. So you gotta push these.
So when you plug this in, it does not recognize it. Now it's charging. That's crazy. AC, a fan, a pretty industrial type fan, refrigerator, my cell phone. These are pretty awesome. Let's do one more test real quick. Let's connect it to the air conditioner on my RV. Hook it up, because a lot of it is ran off of battery, but the air conditioner is the biggest thing. See how long out of line. So we're still at 99%. So all we gotta do is turn this.
And everything's turned off. All right, let's go to the RV. These are not freaking light, dude. They probably should do a little bit more aggressive tires, in my opinion. But, all right. Maybe turn it this way. All right. Hopefully you can see that. I'm gonna go check real quick the air conditioner. Make sure it's turned on. All right, the air conditioner is turned on. Here we go. So, plug you in, and this is that RV plug. Boom. And turn this on. Boom. Compressor just came on. Wow. Fully charged, it could run it for about 3 hours. Which, if you kept it cooler, I mean, not as, because I got it on high and ice cold, but it's running at 14 watts right now. So if you did it on low, this would probably stretch it probably to 4 to 5 hours longer. But yeah, that's crazy. Looks like I did a little bit of damage when it came down that thing. This came out. Oh, okay, so that's no big deal. I thought that popped out. Yeah, it looks like 2 hours. There's nothing coming into it either. So if you didn't have any solar, but I don't think 2,000 watts of solar to keep up with that. So this would run my RV for probably 2 hours on the air conditioner, which is, it's okay. What's really impressive is the AC, the refrigerator and the fan could run it for 7 hours, which is a lot lower. Those little variable speed air conditioners are freaking awesome. But anyway, just wanted to add that to my unboxing video. I thought it was kind of cool. If you would like one of these, I'll put it in the description below. If you like videos like this, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and I will see you next time. I'll put this in the description below if you're interested. I'll talk to you later. Bye.